Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome back to Level 2 Jurassic World. Today we have a very cool video, okay? Mattel just sent us a Jimmy Buffet Mattel Creations action figure right here, okay? At the same time, we will be taking a look at 100 different carnivorous dinosaurs, all from Mattel. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Alright guys, let's take a look at this beautiful action figure, okay? It comes with its own really cool packaging. It basically features Jimmy Buffet holding on to 2 glasses of margarita. In case that you guys do not know, Jimmy Buffet is a singer. He is a songwriter, okay? So he was actually featured in the very first Jurassic World movie. Do you guys remember the scene where the Dimorphodons were just swooping down and attacking people? And yes, Jimmy Buffet was in that scene holding on to his 2 margarita glasses. And check this out, this packaging looks really cool. It basically features it as a blender. So you can actually put this one onto the base of the blender. It basically features the margarita being blended. And of course, it comes with the action figure inside, as well as 3 Dimorphodons. Let me get the action figure out to have a closer look. Alright, the figure is out and assembled, but first I want to show you guys this packaging. It basically looks so cool. So I've actually assembled the handle and it's looking like a real blender. I'll be displaying this blender packaging in my Mattel Creations box right over there, my display cases where there are different Mattel Creations products inside. I'll be showing you guys how it looks like when I display it in the shelf later on near towards the end of the video, okay? So stay tuned. Next, we take a look at this really gorgeous figure. So this is basically the songwriter, the actual person. His name is Jimmy. Okay, so he was actually featured in the first Jurassic World movie for a couple of seconds when the Dimorphodons were attacking, and he was just rushing away but still holding on to the 2 glasses of margarita. Okay, so this figure, it's pretty cool. You're able to turn this. This looks like a hut that actually sells all the different beverages. Okay, you can actually turn this. Okay, let me just turn down the lights a little bit because you can actually see the green light shining. That is the sound of the blender that is making the drink margarita. Okay, let's turn this again. The noises from the Dimorphodon, as well as plenty of screams from the running visitors. Yep. Next, another screeching sound from the Dimorphodon. I love this the most. Yeah, I think this sound is the one I love the most. It sounds so cheerful, it sounds so chirpy. It's basically like, a song which is suitable for the beach. Very, very beautiful. Yep, and in terms of the detailing of this figure, I think it looks really cool. He's actually wearing a pair of glasses, so yeah, really cool. Thanks to Mattel for sending us this figure. If you want to take a look at a more detailed kind of review on this, perhaps you can check out Jurassic Den tomorrow. I'll be doing a very detailed review of this figure. Now we head into all the different Mattel Carnivorous Dinosaurs. 120 of them, no herbivores, just carnivorous dinosaurs. Let's go. Alright guys, are you ready? There are a mix of new and O figures. Okay, so let's take a look at the first one, which is perhaps one of the most fun Tyrannosaurus Rex figure out there. Okay, this is the all-out attack Tyrannosaurus Rex. Let's press the button 5 times. And there you go, the epic roar of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is just amazing. I love it. Let's put this aside. Next, we take a look at one older figure. Not too sure whether you guys still remember this. I think this is the Majungasarus Strike Attack. Not exactly an old figure, but this is relatively older than the rest. Majungasarus. How many of you guys have not scanned this in your Facts app? I'm gonna show you guys every single code, so you can pause the video if you want to scan it in your Facts app. Same goes with the Tyrannosaurus Rex, okay? So you can just pause the video if you have not scanned it, okay? So every single dinosaur, I'm gonna be showing you guys the code, okay? Next, we take a look at the Majungasarus. Do you guys know that Majungasarus will appear in Season 2 of the Chaos Theory? I can't wait for it. Beautiful one, epic evolution, Majungasarus. Really, really gorgeous one. Alright? Next, we take a look at another slightly older figure. This is the Shinhandosaurus right over here. This is the, I would say, what kind of pack is this? It's basically, you know, quite a basic set, which is like the attack packs or strike attack. Not strike attack, I can't remember. Danger pack. Danger pack is the right word. Next, we take a look at this one. The most, I would say this is the most playable Spinosaurus out there. Epic attack Spinosaurus that comes with a lot of cool mechanisms. You press this, the body will light up. You can actually use a dinosaur to attack its neural spine bones like this. Just snap on it, it will spring right open, and you can actually see it glowing, which is very, very cool. I love this. You can also move the arms right over here. Beautiful. And here is the code as well. So every single dinosaur code will be shown in this video. Alright, next we take a look at another slightly older figure. This is the, I can't remember, is this a Postosuchus? I think so. Postosuchus Savage Strike. Yep, this is actually quite an old figure. Next, oh my goodness, I've totally forgotten about the code. This one is right below its feet, so this is actually pretty old. Epic Attack, Baryonyx, beautiful. Also comes with lights and sounds. I actually love the Epic Attack figures a lot. Alright. Okay, so Epic Attack, Baryonyx. What is this figure? What is this? I actually can't remember the name of this. I'll get back to this later on. I really forgotten about the name of this dinosaur. I'm not kidding you. I'm not trying to fool you, but really, I have forgotten his name. Okay, what about this one? This one definitely I can remember. The Becker Spinax. Alright, epic evolution, Becker Spinax. Beautiful. I would actually say that this is one of the most beautiful figure of 2024. Alright. Becker Spinax. Let's move on to the next figure. We have the Ostroraptor, I think so. Ostroraptor. We have 2 of them. We actually have a lot of these figures. Right. Next, we take a look at this Ceratosaurus, a slightly older figure. This is from the Danger Pack. Next, Ceratosaurus, right over here. Epic evolution, beautiful. This is also from the Chaos Theory series. I am looking forward to the new season of Chaos Theory. I think it should be released sometime in October. I'm pretty excited about that. Alright, there are a lot of the figures that I can't remember the name. Moros Intrepidus. strike attack. Where is the code? It's right here. Alright. And next we have the Starheaversaur. Dino trackers, gigantic trackers, Starheaversaur right here. With retractable quills, which is very cool. And here is the code. Starheaversaur is actually a Tyrannosaur. You can see it has like 2 fingers, which is similar to our favorite Tyrannosaurus Rex, part of the Tyrannosauridae family. Yep, they are closely related. Next, we have the Ceratosaurus right here, which looks like a Carnotaurus, but it's not a Carnotaurus. But similarly to the Carnotaurus, it has very tiny little arms, very cute and adorable arms. Epic evolution figure right here, beautiful, I love it. And here is the code as well. Scorpiovanator, guys. This is the Scorpiovanator. This is, what do you call this? Raw Strikers? No, or is it I think this is the Raw Striker. Yeah, not a huge fan of these legs because they are actually quite loose. Yep. Let's take a look at this beautiful one. Here's the code. Majungasarus. This is the name of this figure. Yeah, I was trying to recall this. Majungasarus. And here's the code. So plenty of different species right here. Spinosaurus. And how many of these dinosaurs can you actually remember? If you can remember every single one of them, you are a true genius. Spinosaurus is actually a Spinosaur, closely related to the Spinosaurus, okay? Very cool, it has its own scan code as well. Okay, next we have the Eoraptor. This is a tiny little figure. Eoraptor. And this is one that we are extremely familiar with. This was missing. This venom was actually missing. You can pop it right in. The Dilophosaurus, the double-crested lizard. This is a beautiful one. Okay, Dilophosaurus. Okay, what is this actually? Yes, I can remember now. Majungasarus. Finally, I remember this. Finally, Majungasarus, which has retractable claws and spikes. You can push this down, and you can just press the button below and just spring right open. Yep, I've totally forgotten its name just now, but I was able to recall it in time. Majungasarus. Alright, nice. That's the code for you to scan. Next, we have one of the older figures, young Tyrannosaurus. I love this. The head of this young Tyrannosaurus actually reminds me of the Dilophosaurus because it has like 2 crests on top, which is very similar to the Dilophosaurus. Okay, if I'm not wrong, this is from the Gigantic Trackers, Dino Trackers series. Let's get this out. Right. Next, we have one of the latest figures. This is a Guanlong. Guanlong is actually from China. It was discovered in China, and you can see this is a mini beautiful figure. I love it. Next, we have a Carnotaurus that can be found in various parts of the world. It can be found in North America. I think it was also found in Asia, if I'm not wrong. Carnotaurus, and it also has a broken horn. Very cool. It's known as the meat-eating bull. Alright, and this is the Chaos Theory variation. There was actually another one that looks very similar to this. I'm gonna show you guys later on. Okay, next we take a look at an older figure, Allosaurus right here. So we had Allosaurus, and this one is Allosaurus. They are very similar when it comes to the spelling and the pronunciation, kind of similar. Okay, this is relatively older. I would say it was released like last year. Okay, this was actually one of my favorite figures last year, the Plesiosaurus. Okay, it's not exactly a dinosaur, but it's still a carnivorous animal. Okay, I love this. from the Gigantic Trekkers Dino Tracker series as well. Okay, check this out. Love this figure. I think this is really beautiful. Given a chance, I would love to do a repaint of this figure. I think it will look super awesome. Baby T-Rex. This is quite a rare figure. Yep, quite a rare figure, and it's quite old as well. A couple of years back, can't really remember which year, but definitely like 2 to 3 years back, I think. And here we have a Velociraptor. I think this is somewhat, similar to the Fierce Force Velociraptor. Where is the code? Right here. The Swift Caesar or Speedy Teeth. That's the meaning of his name. Coelarus right here, extreme damage Coelarus. Okay, if I'm not wrong, Coelarus is known as the Hollow Tail. I can't remember, maybe I got it wrong, maybe I remembered wrongly, but I think so. Not exactly very sure, but you guys can let me know down below. Okay, what is this again? What is this figure? I can't remember this. So I'm gonna put it aside first. Maybe I will be able to recall it. Yeah, I can't remember the name of this. This is a Herrerasaurus Epic Attack. I can definitely remember this. Herrerasaurus is basically known as the Herrera's lizard. It was basically discovered by a paleontologist with the last name Herrera. Yeah, nice. Put it aside. Next, we have a Poposaurus, guys. Poposaurus. This is a beautiful one. It's not a dinosaur as well. It's more like a prehistoric reptile. Yep, this is relatively much newer. And here we have one of the forgotten dinosaurs, okay? Not many of you guys love this. It's not the most popular, the Concavenator right here. And this was the Doer Attack, if I'm not wrong. So you have like 2 buttons. One that moves the jaw, the other one swings the tail. And the coat is actually below its feet. So whenever you see like coats below its feet, you know it's actually like an old release. Monolophosaurus, Chaos Theory. Okay, this is one of the latest figures, I think. Put this up. Beautiful. Monolophosaurus, if I'm not wrong, means the single crested lizard. Mono means one, and it has one crest on top of its snout. Next, we take a look at another Epic Attack figure. Epic Attack, they also have its own scan code. Hopefully, I've shown you guys every single scan code because sometimes I may forget. Next, we have another pretty old figure, Seit's Mikorum. This is a beautiful one. It also has code below its feet. Yep, quite an old figure. Beautiful. I think it's one of the figures that I really want to do like a repaint as well. Next, we have another Spinosaurus, the Irritator. And this is the Wild Roar Irritator. You can see it has a tail that looks like a blade. It has a very huge spine bones right here that is able to act like a navigator while swimming, like a little propeller of a boat. And here is the code. Irritator. Irritator, basically the paleontologists named it as an irritator because they were very irritated when they received its fossils. They were like super messed up. Next, we have the shark-toothed lizard, the Kakarodontosaurus. There are 2 of them. This was the very first version. It's a beautiful one. I love it. This part right here is made of rubber. I'm not too sure why the other dinosaurs do not have such material. And this is the code, the shark-toothed lizard. There's another one right over here. This is a different color variant. I love this color variant. I think this color variant is so much cooler. It has patterns right here. It has orange patterns. The base color is blue and it's mixed with orange and green, so it really stands out. when it comes to its vibrancy. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, and if you scan both of them in your Facts app, you'll be able to get 2 different dinosaurs. What is the name of this? I really can't remember. Okay, there's so many of them. Skilacus, I almost can't remember this one as well. This is a very, very new figure. Okay, Skilacus. It looks a little bit like the Monolophosaurus, which also has 1 crest. And speaking of Monolophosaurus, this is the new variation. So just now, where is our Monolophosaurus? Let me try to find it. So this is like variant 1 and this is like a second version. Yeah, second version, but both of them are actually Monolophosaurus. This is the Chaos Theory Monolophosaurus. Okay, strike attack. You can press it down. Pretty cool one. Okay. Next we have Gryposuchus, if I'm not wrong. I'm having some difficulty today trying to recall some of the names. I have no idea why. Epic Evolution. It's a prehistoric crocodile. And let's get the code out. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, next up, another dinosaur that you guys are extremely familiar with, the Dilophosaurus. This one looks really cool. It's like and then the venom spits out. Yeah, this is a very cool figure. And the code is actually right here. It's different. Very, very different. Next, a pretty old figure, the Cryolophosaurus. I've actually removed the batteries if I'm not wrong. Okay, Cryolophosaurus is known as the cold-crested lizard because it was actually discovered in the snow, in a snowy environment, like buried deep under the snow. Next, another epic attack figure, the Dilophosaurus. Did I show you guys this? I think I've forgotten. Yeah, sometimes I may forget. Another epic attack, Velociraptor. And all epic attack figures, they all have lights, which is very, very fun, especially for little kids. Alright, that's the code. Okay, next we have the Neovanator. Okay, this Neovanator is pretty cool, but at the same time it's kind of weird because it has retractable quills, but you have to lift them up and down on your own. So it's kind of weird. Neovanator, the new hunter. Next, we have a prehistoric animal, the Caprosuchus. Strike attack, if I'm not wrong. Press both of the front leg downs, the jaw will snap, and you can check out the amazing teeth. Beautiful figure. Here's the code. Next, we have... What is this, guys? Beg your pardon? This is the Megaraptor. Yes, the Megaraptor, not the Megalosaurus, the Megaraptor. Okay. This is... What do you call this? Strike attack? No, not strike attack. Raw strikers. Yeah, raw strikers. These are the raw strikers. Next, we have the Dryptosaurus. Almost can't remember this figure as well. Dryptosaurus. Yep, it's a wild raw figure. Alright. Another Concavenator. This figure is pretty old, but I love it. You can check out its paint scheme around the eyes. It's painted with like slightly glossier paint, which is very, very beautiful. Dual attack. Quite an old figure. This is like one of the older figures. The code still below its feet. Velociraptor, pretty old as well. If I'm not wrong, this is Charlie. And we have a red raptor right here. This is considered a new figure. Relatively new figure. Our very first Mattel Carnotaurus, the Action Attack Carnotaurus, one of my favorite ones. Yep, it was the best figure when it was released. It's highly detailed. Yeah, this is just a beautiful figure. What is the name of this? I need to find out later on. I'm gonna scan it and I'm gonna tell you guys later on. I just forgotten about it. Spinosaurus. Extreme damage. Spinosaurus. This figure is very cool. It has a red lower jaw, which is very unique because this is the only one with like a red, the jaw like with a different paint scheme. I think there was another one, Turbosaurus. If you're able to see it, Turbosaurus is actually right here. You guys able to see it? Turbosaurus, right over there. That's the red jaw of the Turbosaurus. Yep. All right. Let's hit back down. All right. Still can't remember. Okay, Allosaurus, you have seen this before. Young T-Rex. There are two different variants for the young T-Rex. This is a beautiful one. Another raptor. This is one of the latest one. And this is the old Majungasarus, the older one, the old one. The sculpt is totally different, and this was a sound strike. I removed the batteries because it was kind of annoying me. It keeps sounding off without me touching it, and I've displayed it in the shelf. Epic Attack, Pyro, Scorpiovanator. If I'm not wrong, this was the very first one. One of the very first Jurassic World Dominion figures. Scorpiovanator basically means the Scorpion Hunter. Beautiful name. Irritator. Yep, Irritator. We have two different Irritators from Mattel so far. This is one of the earlier ones from the Soundstrike series. Next, we have one of my favorite prehistoric animal figures right here, the Sarcosuchus. This is the Massive Biter. Was it known as a Massive Biter? I think so. Yep, beautiful one. You have two different variations. I love this color scheme more. I usually prefer my figures to be more vibrant. When it comes to Mattel, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park figures, I prefer my figures to be more vibrant in color. But when it comes to other brands, like the more realistic ones, I would prefer like a color which is more toned down. Another Cryolophosaurus, color variant 2, Soundstrike. Okay, with the code below. So once you know the code is below, you know it's a pretty old figure. Shringosaurus. Oh my goodness, this shouldn't be here. It's not a carnivorous dinosaur, so this is my mistake. Carnotaurus from Jurassic World Dominion. This Carnotaurus was found in the underground market, right? The black market of the dinosaurs. It was being chained. It was being enclosed in one of the cages. Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna lift the box up because I can't reach the box. The figure's there. And here we have a... what is this? Ichthyovanator. It took me a few seconds to actually remember the name. Yeah, there's just way too many figures. Raw Striker, Ichthyovenator, beautiful. So this is also a Spinosaur. So I think it's time for us to do like a Spinosaurus collection video of all the different Spinosaurs. You know, Ichthyovenator, you have your Suchomimus, you have your Baryonyx. So I think we can actually do like a Spinosaurus collection video really soon. Do you guys want to watch that? Let me know down below. And here we have a Strike Attack Prestosuchus. Strike Attack Prestosuchus. Not a dinosaur as well, more of a prehistoric animal. Genodex series, extreme damage version. Oh, I remember now. Piatnitzkysaurus. Yep, Piatnitzkysaurus. Yeah, finally. So I can still remember every single figure, just that sometimes I need some time. This is the Ceratosaurus. Beautiful one. I love this sculpt much more than the previous ones. Okay, I think now we are entering. Okay, we still have a couple of other figures right here. This is another Charlie, I guess. Pretty old Charlie, one of the very first waves. And this one is probably, I'm not too sure, Echo. Probably. We have Beta right over here as well. We have two of them, in fact. I think they are the same, if I'm not wrong. Let's do a quick comparison. Yep, two exact same figures. Beta, the baby of blue. And now we are going into the Mattel Minis. And speaking of Mattel Minis, I have just purchased a Mattel Advent calendar, which consists of a lot of very cool figures. So I can't wait to get that. And here we have a Spinosaurus. Beautiful one. Okay, we still have a Moros Intrepidus right here. The Harbinger of Doom. Yeah, that is the name. That's the meaning of his name, guys. Moros Intrepidus is the name and it means Harbinger of Doom. I think it's one of the coolest names out there. Yep, one of the very, very early Velociraptors. I don't even remember who this is. It's probably Delta. I think so. Okay, two Mattel Indominus Rex. I think these two are the same. I think so, I think they are the same. We have the Giganotosaurus that you guys are very familiar with. One has a movable jaw, and one doesn't. I think this was like released like last year. This one is a new one. Yeah, this is the Caprosuchus. I like this. And this one seems to be the Allosaurus. This is also relatively new. And this is the Sinotyrannus. Okay. And this is the Albertosaurus. Majungasarus. All these minis doesn't have a scan code, otherwise I'll be showing you guys. Anyways, Allosaurus. Again, there'll be a new T-Rex coming up. A mini figure of a T-Rex. Suchomimus. Pretty rare. Took us some time to actually get it. Baryonyx, without the patterns on its tail. Ceratosaurus. And here is the Baryonyx with the patterns on its tail. So two different variants. Bista Hevasaur right here. And the Caprosuchus. Mini Concavenator. Does this look familiar? Yep, the color scheme is basically the same as the Dual Attack Concavenator that I've just shown you guys just now. A lot of people say this is actually known as Rugops. I am not sure. It looks, yeah, I think we do have the Rugops figure. I think so. Oh, this is a Tritops. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ceratosaurus, Suchomimus, Green T-Rex, and our last two figures, young Tyrannosaurus and a green Baryonyx. So what I'm going to do next, I am going to put the blender into the shelf, as well as this beautiful Jimmy Buffet set into our Mattel Creations shelf, and I'm going to show you guys how it looks like. Alright guys, check this out. So this is how I actually display my Jimmy Buffet set right here. So you are still able to like turn it from inside, so that's pretty cool. Yep. And some of these are from the 93 classics. Yeah, right over here. We also have the Steven Spielberg set at the back, which is a very gorgeous set. We also have a Doctor Who set, which I may be putting it right here. Let me know whether I should be putting it in this part or at the basement Dino Dungeon. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, okay? So this is basically how we are displaying this set right now. Alright, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you guys next week for the next video, okay? Make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, because every video is going to be a premiere from now onwards, and there might be another giveaway in the next video, okay? Goodbye.